After a thrilling chase, Wu Chen stops the car, informing Qian Qian that they've arrived at her house. She looks out in surprise, confirming it's indeed her home. She asks how he knew, but he simply replies that it's part of his 1,000-year story. Qian steps out, complimenting his driving skills and asking where he learned them. Wu Chen half-jokingly replies that he learned it by nearly dying countless times and advises her not to follow his example, as he has infinite chances to live, while she only has one. Blushing, she calls him a liar and asks for his phone number, saying she might contact him when she feels generous. Before she can finish, Wu Chen speeds away, leaving her fuming. She feels tricked and frustrated after being teased all night and not even getting his number. But then, an idea strikes her. She realizes that Wu Chen correctly predicted everything that happened to her, and it must be because he conspired with her best friend. She vows to get to the bottom of this and extract information from her friend, determined to expose Wu Chen's scheme. Half an hour later, a giant LED screen on a skyscraper displays the image of a beautiful woman. Wu Chen recalls Li Rubing, a renowned businesswoman in Donghai City. However, her background is far more complex than it appears. Her younger brother, Li Rutai, is a powerful figure who can influence almost anything in the city. Wu Chen reveals that he has a deep connection with Li Rubing, hinting at a past relationship. By now, Wu Chen has been brought to Li Rubing's office. He calmly puts his hand in his pocket and looks at her. Li Rubing holds his information, reading it carefully. Wu Chen, 22 years old, graduate of Donghai University with a degree in information technology, father Wu Daohai, mother Zhang Zujian, both small business owners. He also has a younger sister named Wu Qiao who is in high school. Wu Chen remarks on Li Rubing's resourcefulness, impressed that she could gather all this information from just a phone number. Li Rubing throws the information down, noting that his background seems ordinary. She questions how someone so ordinary could know about her internal affairs and demands to know his true identity. Wu Chen remains composed and introduces himself as an intelligence merchant. He approaches her and reveals that he knows many things about her, including the identity of the traitor within her organization. He offers to disclose the traitor's name in exchange for 10 million yuan. Li Rubing, however, pulls out a gun from her desk drawer and points it at Wu Chen's head. She expresses her distrust of a stranger who suddenly appears in her office, claiming to know about a traitor and demanding money. She warns him that if he can't provide a reasonable explanation, he won't leave the office alive. Unfazed, Wu Chen swiftly snatches the magazine from her gun, stating that he anticipated her using the weapon. He challenges her, asking if she intends to kill him. Li Rubing is stunned, wondering how Wu Chen knew about the gun she kept hidden under her desk. Wu Chen takes the gun from her hand, reiterating that he is an intelligence merchant and that her hidden gun was just one piece of information he had acquired. Li Rubing is both impressed and intimidated by his intelligence capabilities. Wu Chen assures her that he has no malicious intent and is only here to make a mutually beneficial transaction. He strategically emphasizes the financial aspect to lower her guard. Li Rubing, still wary, asks him what else he knows. Wu Chen, playing with the gun, reveals his knowledge of her situation. She is the eldest daughter of the Li family, but her accomplishments are often overlooked because of her gender. He acknowledges that women can be stronger than men, but ultimately struggle against societal biases. He further explains that her mother, who used to favor her, is a product of an arranged marriage between the Sun family and Li family. Despite having some influence, she is pressured to marry Li Rubing off to Ding Rulong, sacrificing her daughter's happiness. Li Rubing once considered defying the arrangement and eloping, but couldn't bring herself to disobey her mother. To get rid of Ding Rulong, she had 3 different fake boyfriends, but each relationship ended tragically. The first boyfriend committed suicide, the second was sent to a mental hospital, and the third was imprisoned for life. Ding Rulong, being a cruel man, knew they were fake, but still ruthlessly eliminated them, deterring other men from approaching Li Rubing. To escape this arranged marriage, Li Rubing and Ding Rulong made a deal. They would each build a new company. Relying on their own abilities to grow their businesses, whoever had the bigger company after 5 years would win. However, unknown to Li Rubing, Ding Rulong planted a mole within her company to sabotage her efforts. With only half a year left, This mole steal her research materials and present them at a press conference, allowing Ding Rulong to ruin her presentation and claim victory. Wu Chen asks if she wants him to continue, but Li Rubing silently writes a check and asks for the mole's name. Wu Chen smiles, agreeing to reveal the information. Just then, there's a knock on the door, and Feng Weian, Li Rubing's senior assistant, enters with a document for her signature. Wu Chen swiftly grabs Feng Weian, slams him onto the desk, and points the gun at his head, declaring him the traitor. Feng Yan panics and denies the accusation, but Wu Chen reveals that he knows about the $5 million in Feng Weian's bank account, a reward from Ding Rulong. Feng Yan continues to deny any involvement, claiming he doesn't know Ding Rulong or anything about the money. Wu Chen, not believing his lies, dials Ding Rulong's number on Feng Weian's phone. As soon as Ding Rulong picks up, he asks if the documents have been obtained. Li Rubing is furious, realizing the truth. Wu Chen throws Feng Yan to the ground, exposing his betrayal. Li Rubing confronts Feng Yan, enraged that he deceived her for so many years despite her generosity. Feng Yan begs for mercy, claiming that he was only following her mother's orders. Wu Chen, however, sees through this lie and explains to Li Rubing that her mother never truly wanted her to marry Ding Rulong. She was merely pressured by Li Rubing's grandfather and had no choice. He asserts that this is Ding Rulong's manipulation tactic, exploiting Li Rubing's love for her mother as her weakness. Wu Chen hands the gun to Li Rubing, leaving the decision of what to do with Feng Yan in her hands. Li Rubing closes her eyes and orders Feng Yan to leave, stating that she doesn't want to see him again. Feng Yan quickly gets up and thanks her. Wu Chen expresses surprise that she didn't kill Feng Yan, to which Li Rubing replies that she simply doesn't want to get her hands dirty and that Feng Yan will likely end up dead anyway. She then reveals that she still has doubts about Wu Chen's identity, suspecting that he might be working for Ding Rulong, and exposed Feng Yan to gain her trust. Wu Chen, scratching his head, asks if there's any way to dispel her doubts. Li Rubing looks at him curiously, and he proposes a solution. Become her fake boyfriend, he explains further. Wu Chen explains that Ding Rulong cares most about his reputation and he will not allow himself to be humiliated. Therefore, becoming Li Rubing's boyfriend is the best way to prove Wu Chen's innocence. Li Rubing robs her chin thoughtfully, reminding him of the fate of her previous fake boyfriends. Wu Chen acknowledges the risk, but states that being involved with her would make his life more interesting. Li Rubing points the gun at him again. I admit you are very special, but you are still young. If something unfortunate were to happen, it would be a great pity, aren't you afraid? Wu Chen calmly replies that she doesn't need to use such tactics to scare him. He points out that if she wanted to kill him, she would have already called for her men. Li Rubing considers this for a moment and lowers the gun. She admits that she finds him interesting. Then she approaches him, suggesting they take an intimate photo together as proof of their relationship. Wu Chen complies, suspecting that she will send the photo to Ding Rulong to confirm that he isn't a spy. Li Rubing takes the photo and declares that from now on, Wu Chen will be her boyfriend and her assistant. She mentions that someone will come to finalize his employment contract shortly. She then asks about her younger brother's situation. Wu Chen reveals that Dong Hai Crown, Central Plains Wealthy, Nanhai Square, the top 3 entertainment clubs in the country, among which Dong Hai Crown is operated by your younger brother. Li Rubing interrupts him, saying that this is common knowledge. However, Wu Chen continues, explaining that Dong Hai Crown has been involved in illegal activities that implicate several high-ranking officials. The authorities have been investigating for 3 months, and within a month, your younger brother's entire system will be shut down. Li Rubing is shocked and asks him to repeat himself. Wu Chen calmly reiterates his statement and adds that this trouble will not only affect your younger brother but also entangle the Li family. Once they are caught, her younger brother's imprisonment is inevitable. Li Rubing is furious and demands to know why they can't escape this mess. Wu Chen assured her that his information was accurate. Meanwhile, at Dong Hai Crown, the thug reports the situation to Wang Zhuangyuan, who is furious that someone dared to attack his men, steal his car, and use Liu Yutia's name. He vows to kill Wu Chen. However, both Wang Zhuangyuan and his right-hand man, Zhao Guozi, are puzzled by how Wu Chen obtained Jia Jiui's phone number and knew about the May gathering. Li Rubing, the eldest grandson of the Li family,